Hello everybody, this is Jeff again from the Technology Learning Center, and today we're going to take a look at another one of our awesome databases. Now, how many of you like to go thrift shopping? How many of you like to go antique collecting? How many of you have old stuff in your attic or your basement that you figure maybe might be worth some money, but you're not sure? Well, the library's website can actually help with that too. So what we're going to do is we're going to once again go to Menu. We're going to go to Help, and we're going to go to Research. This again is where all those databases are that I've been talking about now for a couple of weeks. They're amazing. I recommend that you explore them. If there's any of these databases that you'd like to learn more about, again, don't be afraid to ask us. We'll try to make a video for you. With that being said, we're going to go right up here to Antiques and Collectibles. Now there's only one thing underneath of here, and that's the Price at Antiques and Collectibles section. But this is a database. Now again, before we get to the database, once you click on it, you will be at home, and it's going to ask you for your library card number and your password. Password should be the last 4 digits of your phone number, unless of course you changed it. If you have problems logging in, don't be afraid to give us a call. We'll see if we can help you over the phone. Alright, so once we get in here to this database, now we can start putting in keywords. So if I put in R2D2 as an example, and I can search through all the data channels, whether it be online retail, online auction sites like eBay, actual auction houses, etc. I can also come through here and choose any of these categories. As you can see, there's action figures as one of the categories, but there's clocks, there's figurines, there's folk art, there's photography. All of this stuff is here. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff on currency and stamps. You can check the value of those as well. And I can put in a price range, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in R2D2. I'm going to leave everything else at all, and I'm going to do a search. Now, being a Star Wars fan as much as I am, this should give me some basic information. All right. Now, once you get the list up, you'll notice that the categories here on the side are ways that I can break it down or see just about how many are in a specific category, etc. Like toys obviously has 1,034. Up here, action figures only has 3. That means that a lot of those things that are probably action figures weren't classified properly or fall under this unknown category of 583. But I'm curious about this Star Wars cookie jar, so let's take a look at that. Here's the talking cookie jar. As you can see, it sold for $32 back in January of this year in an online auction. And there's more information. If I want to, I can go back to the search results. I can zoom in on the picture, see more information about said cookie jar. Return back to my search results, and I'm ready to look through here for some more cool R2D2 stuff to see if anything has value. So I've done my search for R2D2, but I haven't found what I'm looking for. In particular, I'm looking for this little guy right here. This is an R2D2 action figure. This particular one lights up and talks. And I want to see how much it's worth. Alright, so I can come over here, and as you can see, it says right here under Action Figures 3, but that's not correct. If I go to that section for action figures, I'm going to find that there's actually 49 listings for action figures. And it's a variety of them look like they're the same. There's a few that look different, but none of those are what I'm looking for specifically. This is where the challenge comes in. You might need to know some more information. In particular, I know that that particular R2D2 action figure that I got was purchased in 2005. So searching for R2D2 action figure 2005 gives me a whole bunch of information here. I can come down and I can see there's eBay, which might give me an estimation on the price, something that I'm looking for, some of the basic information that I'm looking for already, or I could try to find a good collector site that might have information on it. If you're a hobbyist and you know what those things are, you'll already know where those sites are that you can look up information. Without that information, though, you're going to find it hard to find something specific on the price at antiques. So if I put in R2D2 2005 now and do a search, under action figures, once again, I found nothing, it looks like. So what do you think my problem is, and why do you think I'm not finding anything? There we go. Now under this, I can look through here and find a whole bunch of information, and hopefully I'll find my action figure. So far it looks like no luck. However, is part of the problem my search? What if I separate R2-D2? I get a completely different listing of information, but it looks like it's much less information, correct? What if I put in R2-D2? Do I get a completely different listing? Of course I do. So again, there's a 2005 Hasbro. That's not exactly it, because that looks like that's a robot. That looks like that's a poster. There it is right here. Now I found view the item details. I can see that this one's selling for $10.80. Let's see if the picture looks correct. That looks like the packaging. That looks like the way it's gotten. There's the little thing so that you can press the button and test it out. Little orange thing. You can see there's no articulation in the head. That's my R2-D2. Now I've got all the information on it that I want. And I can see that average price for this looks like it's $83.82. Or is that the average price on the results as a whole? That's exactly what it is. As you saw, this one was only valued at $10. Everything that came up under R2-D2 2005 comes up to an average price of $80. Now, that stinks for something as specific as what I'm looking for, not giving me any information. But if I search for something as generic as, I don't know, let's say cedar chest. Okay, under cedar chest, I'm seeing the average price for a cedar chest is $101. There's $169, $40. Obviously, this is going to matter on size and style. Obviously, age is going to matter. Condition is going to matter, which will change all of those things. So see, here's one for $29.99. Why is it $29.99? Because it's small. Or because the person that was selling it on eBay didn't know the value of what they had. There's other factors involved. But again, Price at Antiques and Collectables is a place for you to come and do a basic look for what it is that you have. There you go. Search for a particular comic book. You can find that information in here as well. Spider-Man, very fine condition, $63.94. It gives you a little bit of a chance to find and get a guesstimation if you want to sell something on eBay. Lets you find out whether it was worth buying. You can load this up. It doesn't load as clean, but you can load this up on your mobile device and phone. So if you happen to be out at a flea market or a yard sale and you found something and you want to see if it's worth buying, you can come on here and quickly take a look. As long as you remember your library card number and your password, you're good to go. All right, I hope this helps. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun out there playing with or finding your collections, going out and shopping at yard sales and everything. And as always, we're here to help. Don't be afraid to ask us if you would like to learn something new about something else that's out there. Thanks. Have a great day.